Yo, what is going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back from another OPTC video, and in today's video, we have all the information in-game for the treasure map Sugo Fest, for the new treasure map Sugo Fest exclusive, Hina. Legend Hina is coming in just under a day's time, and in today's video, we're doing a bit of a, should you summon? We're breaking down each part of the banner, having a look at what legends are available, and sort of giving my opinions if you guys should be summoned. Now, straight up, I'm going to say don't summon on this banner, but Stomp, you always summon on these banners. I get it, I'm a whale. If you're a whale, and you spend money in the game, throw some money at these treasure map Sugo Fest banners. They have very good value because they have exclusive legends that are only available on treasure map Sugo Fests. Or, if you're a hardcore grinder, this is the best place to pick up not only the new treasure map legends, but also some very, good and new characters that have been released within the last sort of 2 to 3 months. Unfortunately, Sengoku's not on this banner. It was a bit of a shock to me, to be honest. Normally, the new legends are on the banner, but when they release a new treasure map legend, sometimes they do leave them out, especially when they only release one legend for the month, like they did with Sengoku. That can actually happen. So, at the end of the day, don't take my advice. Do take my advice. It's totally up to you guys, but in my opinion, most players should have spent most of their gems on Uta. We have the half-year anniversary coming up at the end of November, as well as New Year's literally in 2 months' time. So, for most players, this should be a skip, but if you like to spend money on the game, go for gold. I ain't gonna stop you. So, let's break down the banners. Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3 with the new Sugo Fest Hina that arrives on October 7th and goes to the 23rd of October, which means that's probably when Treasure Map will finish, I guess. 23rd of October, that's a long time. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It'll be interesting to see when Treasure Map actually starts. Treasure Map lore from Punk Hazard, so pretty interesting stuff going to the 23rd. New Sugo Fest Hina will be available as a voiced character, plus Smoker and Tashigi swapped Navy Officer are here too. So if you pull the characters, they come with max sockets, which is always nice, max charge special, blind, despair, auto heal, and damage reduction. And in this treasure map, all posters for the 7th, 10th, 15th, and 20th will be the new Hina, Smoker, and Tashigi. So that's sort of breaking down some of the steps for you guys. Certain past treasure Sugo Fest only characters will be returning, and they will be added as regular lineups for future treasure Sugo Fest. For more details about this, go to the account about characters list below. Okay, so they're adding treasure Sugo Fest only characters. So previous treasure map boosters seem to be coming back, which is awesome. So we have to wait and see which ones they are. I have had a bit of a sneak peek, and some of them are actually very, very good, and actually very, very excited to see them. So hopefully they come around for all treasure map Sugos. In this Sugo Fest, the pool of recruitable Sugo Fest characters is limited to 15 for each part. So, with treasure map banners, it's a 7.5% legend rate, which is pretty good. However, the debut banners are normally 10%. So, if you summon on a debut banner, you usually have a higher chance of a Sugo. However, on treasure map banners, you have a lower chance, but there's 15 legends on each part. So, a lot lower than what the parts are for the Sengoku banner. New characters are Hina, Smoker, and Tashigi. I've already broke these characters down. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys, so you guys can go check out that video. But if you guys want to, just click on the characters. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. If you guys like these characters, I think they're interesting. Hina is very intriguing to me with her all block mechanic. And then the Smoker and Tashigi just seem like good characters, you know. But like I said, if you guys want to a full breakdown, the link will be in the description. So the boosted list, obviously Hina is going to be the highest point booster 2 times, and then 1.7 for both Smoker and Tashigi. And then other characters will be out. Now, Part 1 starts on the 7th, which is literally tomorrow for me. Part 2 is on the 8th, and Part 3 is on the 9th. So 1 day in between, which is great, and all goes until the 23rd, which to me seems like a really long time. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. It seems like a very, very long time. All wanted posters will be 4-star or better, and the first multi is a discounted summon. We always love to see our discounts. The greatest step in existence, the discounted multi. The 1-gem multis, rest in peace, but look, 30-gem multis, discount in a dream, we'll take it. Next, you've got the 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th, 9th, 11th, 13th, 14th, 16th, 17th, 19th, 21st, 22nd, and the 24th. That's a lot of steps that are a rate boosted or Sugo Fest exclusive character. We love this step. You know it. You love it. It hangs around for every banner. Get used to it because it's not going anywhere. It's the shittest step in the game. The rate boosted or Sugo Fest exclusive step. Third pull is a recommended character. This is the step most people should go to, call it a day, and then move over to the next part. This step here is your best chance of getting newer characters, because I think the recommended list for each of the banners, I haven't seen the banners, I haven't fast forwarded or time traveled or anything, but I have seen the images for Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3, and the recommended characters for Part 1 are the 3 new characters in Hina, Smoker, Tashigi, and then Blackbeard and shit, who's the other one? Blackbeard, and it's another treasure map legend. I can't remember off the top of my head. Or Izo Kiku. Blackbeard and Izo Kiku. If it's just 5 characters on the recommended list, which 3 of them are legends, it's a very easy chance of picking up Smoker and Tashigi here. And at the end of the day, if you're summoning on these treasure map banners, most of the time you're going to be happy with just pulling Smoker or Tashigi. Or both. Because the legend obviously is pretty hard to come by. And if you bring a friend captain legend, that is mostly going to cover what the legend needs to do anyway, right? On the 5th, 12th, 18th, and 23rd step is a Sugo First exclusive. And then on the 7th, 10th, 15th, and 20th is a new character. So if you get a red poster on this step, you're guaranteed to get Hina, which is awesome. However, if you are crazy enough to go to the 25th multi, you'll get Hina guaranteed on all parts anyway. Now, obviously, I don't recommend that. Like I said, if you are someone who spends like a little bit of money on the game, 3 multis on each part, 9 multis, that's a lot of multis. Call it a day, test your luck, see how you go. Win, bing, bang, boom. If you get lucky, obviously, and you like pull them all in, like say, you get Hina and then Smoker in the first 2 parts, maybe go to like 7 on one of those parts and call it a day there. But it's totally up to you. However you guys want to summon. Most players, I think, should skip this banner, like most treasure map banners anyway. But just be mindful, like, these banners are pretty good at picking up debut characters as well as treasure map boosters that will help you guys with your treasure map runs as well. Because, like, to get to that 10 million, it's a lot of treasure map runs. Like, it's a lot. So these boosters definitely help out. Check out the About Characters list below to see who will be boosted for the summons. So if we go down here, part 1, you have the treasure map Sugo Fest exclusive characters that are Hina, Blackbeard, Izo Kiku, and Sanji. So you have the 4 Sugo Fest treasure map characters, and then you have a bunch of Sugo Fest characters that are Hiyori, Black Maria, Law, Brook, Boa, Kaido, Smoker, Carrot, Cavendish, which has level limit break fodder, I guess, Komurasaki, and V2 Vivi back. And now, out of this list, Law is exceptional. Law is by far the best character on this list, in my opinion, and then closely followed probably by Hiyori. The combination of Hiyori and Hina, I'm very intrigued to see how that goes. And then, obviously, Super Tandem Tablets through Blackbeard is always going to be nice as well. Izo Kiku, they're a great character if you haven't picked them up before. But Hiyori and Law, they're the 2 big characters besides Hina, in my opinion. And Blackbeard, because Blackbeard's awesome. As for the rest of them, they've been out for a while. Brook and Boa, great for Grand Voyage level 5 at Orangetown against Buggy. So I guess if you guys are still struggling there, these characters will be good for that, but the rest of them are kind of whatever. As for part 2, you have Hina, Bond Clay, and Crocodile. Bond Clay is a GOAT. Absolutely phenomenal character. Crocodile never really had much play on Global, unlike he did on Japan, because he just came out way too late. However, he's still a very, very good character. Very, very good character, actually. Great chain boundary unit. And then you have the list of Ulti, Sasaki, Kid, Kinjiro, Page 1 Ulti, Vivi, Halloween Mihawk, Sugar, Magellan, Shanks Crew, V2 Rayleigh, and Dofi. Now, Dofi has a level limit rate, which is great, but the rest of these characters kind of suck. Like, Ulti's not good, Sasaki's very good, and so is Kid. Kinemon and Denjiro are phenomenal as well, and if you don't have Page 1 Ulti, they're great too, but I think they've been in the coin shop. So, like, basically just, like, 3 of the top 5 are the ones you sort of want to go for. As for part 3, you've got Carrot and Wanda on part 3, as well as Hina, which is great. Koala is a massive whatever, but like Carrot and Wanda are just absolutely exceptional. And oh, hang on, Sengoku's on part 3. I take it back. Holy, there you go. So part 3 seems like it's going to be the best part for most people, purely because Sengoku's there. The newest character, good to see him there actually. I'm quite happy. I was quite surprised that he wasn't there. But there he is. Sengoku is on part 3 of the banner, as well as Dofi, Lin, Frankie, Who's Who, Lucci, Moria, Hawkins, V2 Shirishiri, Soba Mask, V2 Akainu, and Quick Law. This part is by far the weakest for the regular characters besides the new Sengoku, if you're looking for the new Sengoku. However, Carrot and Wanda, out of all of the treasure map characters, maybe Bond Clay, you'd make an argument is better. Well, more versatile anyway. But I definitely use Carrot Wanda way more than I use Bond Clay. As for the other legends, I guess like Hiyori, Ulti, and Sengoku, like whoever you guys need or want more out of those characters is where you summon. But, obviously Sengoku is going to be a point booster, so if you're summoning for point boosted characters, part 3 is where you probably want to spend most of your Rainbow Gems. As for part 1, 2, and 3, you have Akainu and Fuji, what's his name, Kuzan and Kizaru, unfortunately, on the boosted list there, and then 3 quick rare recruits, Hody, who's that? Karamatsu, Kappa, as well as Jewelry Bonnie. So that's very interesting. They're boosted. And then we have the Treasure Map Sugo Fest only characters that will be rate boosted. So you have the Film Red Int batch. Then you have the 2 new Smoker and Toshigi. You have the Koala batch and the Sanji batch, which is interesting. And then you have a bunch of other characters that will be available on Treasure Map Sugos. Now, these characters all came out alongside Legends. Like Carrot Wanda had Cat Dog. We had Jesus Burgess and Shiryu with... What's his name? Cat Dog were with Izokiku. Shiryu and what's his name? Burgess came with Blackbeard. Pedro and Misgems came with Carrot Wanda. Then you had the Bon Clay and Ivankov with Bon Clay. And then Lucci and the Kami came with Crocodile. And then the rest were just regular batches. And it's nice to see that they're back. Namely, the Wano batch for like Kinemon and Denjiro. You've also got the Nami, Otama, and Usopp. All these characters have phenomenal supports, by the way. Zoro, the Beast Pirates, Sanji, Brook, Nami, the original Summer Girls in Toshigi, Makino, and Hina are on this banner. That is absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. All of these characters have not come back, or they have come back here and there, but the fact that they're now on Treasure Map Sugo Fest like banners, and it said like at the top that they were also excluding the new characters from this Treasure Map Sugo Fest and what's coming, name excluding the characters from David or 5th. Like it said up the top that these characters would be on banners moving forward. So that in itself, like this part right here is almost an excuse to actually summon on these banners, because some of these characters have such good supports that you just cannot get, like Makino, Hina. Like those characters themselves are so fucking good that like I use them so religiously that it's not even funny. Like it's wild. Mainly like that from the Nami down, like past Eneru, all of these characters have insanely good supports that pop up every now and again, and a lot of people go, oh, replacement for this because I don't have this support. So if you want to, throw a few multis at it, but this is a pretty interesting lineup alongside, obviously, the new Hina. But that's going to wrap up the video. Like I said, I don't recommend a lot of people summon for this, but if you spend a little bit of money on the game, definitely throw some multis at it. 130 gems on each part wouldn't go astray, especially because, like, you could do some pretty, like, cool things with some of those supports. However, just be mindful that half year's around the corner. Just be mindful that New Year's is down the end of the track, and if you don't want to spend a lot of money there, save your gems now. Save them for then, because those banners and like those celebrations will be much better than this. However, if you do spend money on the game and you have some gems to spare, 130 gems on each particular part, or picking one part and spending 130 gems there, wouldn't be too bad for your account if you pick up some of these new Treasure Map characters and some of the old Treasure Map rare recruits that are returning. But if you enjoyed the video, about the like button for me. If you're new to the channel, hit that big red subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts and opinions of Hina and the new Treasure Map banner in the comment section below. While you're down there, like I already said, hit the like button. I already said that. Most importantly, though, enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Lates!